Hello guys and welcome to another Sunday. This time we are going to learn how to assign the jump to the left pad of the gamepad. Okay, we are in construct 3 right now, but 2 and 3 are okay, so don't worry, it's both are okay to use it. So as you see, we are in the layout and we have our event sheet. So in this event sheet, we are going to always rename it and call it game event. Okay, so this will be where we put all our event sheets. Okay, and always we put this one. This is something that I learned from a lot of tutorials to put on the start of layout. Okay, in this game event. So we create another gate event that is will call gamepad. Okay, and it's where we are going to put all our movements for the gamepad. But first, for sure, in our layout we need a player. Okay, so we hit double click here and we go to sprite. Okay, and we hit again. For example, here I'm going to choose like an orange kind of player. Okay, and I hit here so I can paint the player and just hit and close. Okay, so as you see, I have my player and I can resize it. Okay, more or less like this is okay, we don't need any more. And in object types, we can go to object types and add new object type. Okay, or just simply double click and add another sprite. Okay, so that will be the ground. Okay, so we just put, for example, let's put the collisions or the ground, whatever you want to call it. Let's put it in red. I like it that way, so let's do it. Okay, and we are resize it in the way that is the ground. Okay, so we put it like this, so we have our ground. Okay, and now we are going to see what happened. Okay, as you see, if I press the keys, nothing happened. It's because we haven't added behaviors to our player. Okay, so we are for sure always rename it like player. Okay, and be careful, we need to rename it properly, player. Okay, and this will be our ground, or we can call it collisions. I prefer to call it collisions, to be honest. Okay, so I understand it and I can use it in other layouts. So let's have behaviors here. You see behaviors, add an edit. Let's add a behavior for our players, so it will have a platform behavior. Okay, so as you see now, if I hit play, our player moves, has gravity, but as you see, it goes through the collisions. This is because we need to add to the collisions a solid behavior. Okay, once you have add the solid behavior, as you can see, the player hits to the ground, and if we use the keys, you can see that he behaves like a platform game. And you can, this is very awesome because you can you know, really fast start your game. And as you see here in the behaviors of the, if you hit the player here, you can set all the values, you know, to have different feelings about the gameplay, about how the player moves. But we want to focus on the gamepad. Okay, so we have our player, we have collisions, we have the game event. Always remember that if you want this event to take part in the mother game event, we need to add the event. So we hit right click and include event sheet, and we include gamepad. Okay, so this means on the start of this layout, this event will run. Okay, So what we want to have in this event, first we for sure need to add a new object that will be our gamepad. So as you see, if we in object types click right click, add new object type, and we go down to input, we have our gamepad. Okay, so we just add it, and now we have our gamepad. So if we go to gamepad event sheet and we add an event, it appears the gamepad. Okay, before it didn't appear. So okay, we double click and we are going to compare axes. Okay, double click compare axis, and for example gamepad 0 is the first gamepad you have connected. Okay, and left analog x-axis is that direction in the D left pad. Okay, that direction. So if in our layout is less than 0, if our x is less than 0, we will have our player will move to the left. Okay, so we simulate control in our platform to the left. Okay, so let's try it. As you see, I have my gamepad. Okay, I hit left, and as you see, it moves to the left. Okay, why is this happening? It's because if we go to the layout, and you can see here, okay, that we have an x and I value. Okay, so if we go to the x, you see that it's going negative, you know, and if we go to the right, the x is positive. So this means that if we move the d-pad to the left, we are going to the negative value. Okay, so as you can see, less than 0 is a negative value, so this is why we are getting that result. Really easy. We hit here in the corner, on the corner, and we said Control C and Control B. Okay, copy paste, and we just hit here, double click, and instead of less than, we are going to put greater than 0, and instead of platform pressing left, you can get is we are going to have platform pressing right. So if I take my gamepad, left and right, as you see, amazing. So now we are going to add another event that is a jumping. Okay, usually people put the jumping in the, for example, if we have Xbox controller, you can put it in the A, that is the classical ones, or in one of these buttons. But imagine that we want to economy, let's say that we want to put our jump in the D-pad. Okay, so first we just need to add a condition, okay, that if the player is on the floor. So this is the first condition for us to jump, because we are not adding double jump, we are just adding the jump. Okay, so if the platform is on the floor and we want to hit right click and add another condition, because this is our secondary condition for the player to jump. So we go again to compare axis, and now instead of getting left analog, we are going to take left analog E axis. Okay, that is this movement. Okay, as you can see, this movement. So if the left analog Y axis is less than is equal or less, one moment, okay, is less, yes, as I said, to minus 75, the player, okay, the player, we add an action here, the player simulate control jump. Okay, so as you can see, if the player is on the floor and our gamepad, the left E is less than minus 75, this means that because going up in construct 3 is minus, okay? So we are getting a value in which the gamepad reach the minus 75 and then jump, okay? What I put minus 75, it's just a personal value, okay? You can change it and play with this and you will have different results. But what I'm trying to avoid is like in some games when you have your gamepad and you just want to maybe move to left and right, if you maybe are playing and you tend to move the D-pad a little bit up, it will jump automatically. So we want to make like a really, how to say, clear movement for the gamepad to feel the jump, okay? For the gamepad, for the input to say, okay, now I'm jumping. So as you can see, we are going to left, right, and then if I hit the jump, it jumps, okay? How amazing is this program, right? Okay, so thank you for watching this episode. I'm going to every Sunday upload something about Construct 3 or animations or game design. A lot of things I have to share with you. Remember that I'm right now doing making a game, okay? And I hope will take me 1.5 years to finish. So get tuned, and we are. I'm going to, to say all my, to share with you all my way to the game development. And if you like this, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you in another tutorial. If you have some questions about Construct 3, I'm not an expert, but I think I can maybe we can try to solve the question together, okay? So thank you.